Secretary Perry, then Secretary Christopher.
Thanks, Mike. As you all know, President Clinton will participate next week in an important series of events to any nuclear cooperation with Iran poses very serious risks for Russia, poses most serious risks for undermining the Middle East peace process, interferes with our aim to stop nuclear proliferation, and the point we'll be making most firmly, it's in Russia's own interest to cease this nuclear cooperation with Iran. Democratic institutions in the Soviet Union has given us an opportunity. As long as it continues, this tragic struggle in Chechnya will have, I think, adverse implications for Russia's democracy, as well as giving Russia a bad name in international circles. We don't see any basis for modifying the treaty, and in his visit to Moscow, the President will be reiterating that NATO's enlargement is moving forward deliberately and openly. He will stress that it's in Russia's interest to have a constructive dialogue with NATO and to not isolate itself from the mainstream of Europe. The path to NATO-Russia engagement is open. We will be making the point to Russia that it is their decision to make. Full participation in the Partnership for Peace and signing of the separate documents between Russia and NATO would be the best way for Russia to move forward.
Thank you very much, Secretary Christopher. Both the United States and Russia are well ahead of the schedule on this dismantlement that's called for in the START I treaty. Indeed, Russia reports just this past week that the last nuclear weapon has left Kazakhstan, and that Kazakhstan is now a nuclear-free state. Such joint exercises, we have a few more planned for this year. A year from now, that whole site will just be wheat fields.